my amazing artists. To make our tessellations, grab one sticky note. You need one piece of paper, a pencil, scissors, and some tape. If you do not have a sticky note, you can just use a square. For this project, a sticky note definitely works best, so if you have one, please use that. Okay, to begin, look at your sticky note from the top to the bottom. About in the middle, make one line. Now, this can be curvy, it can be straight. It's a little more interesting if you make it curvy, so I made one simple curved line, and now with your scissors, cut out directly on that line. I'm going very slow so that I cut as perfectly as I can. Tessellations are very mathematical, so it's important that we go slow while we're cutting. Then take your two pieces and put them down on your desk. They should fit together like pieces of a puzzle. Next, make an L with your left hand. That is your left piece. Move the left piece across to the right and put down on your desk. We're using sticky notes, so it should stick. Then grab one piece of tape and tape the front of your pieces. This will keep them together. For our next step, we will make a line from the left to the right. If you ever forget which side is left, make an L, and the hand that makes an L is your left. So go from left to right and about the middle, make one line. I'm doing a really similar line to what I did before, but you can make your line how you would like. Then flip your shape to the back side, and you're going to tape the back together. It's important that we do this before we cut so that the pieces stay together. Okay, flip it to the front again. Now grab your scissors, and you're going to cut on that one line that you made. Just like before, it's really important that we go very slow while cutting, and you want to cut right on the line that you made. Once you finish cutting, lay your pieces down like you can see how they fit together like a puzzle, and then you're going to take the left side and move it to the right side. Be careful to line up the pieces as closely as you can. Notice how I'm kind of having to move one, there you go, until it's perfect and they fit together. Then, so that they stay, grab one piece of tape, and you're going to just tape the top to keep those pieces together. Because I'm using a sticky note, it's sticky on the back side, so I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to put just one piece of tape there. This will help when I'm actually tessellating the shape. All right, friends, now is the fun part. We get to test out our shape and see if it actually tessellates or not. You can do this in many, many ways. You can have your paper up and down like mine vertically, or you can have it side to side, which is horizontal. I'm choosing to have my paper, I'm going to do horizontal. This way is horizontal, and then you can choose how you want to put your shape. You could just do it straight up and down. You could do it tilted like this. You could tilt it the other way, but just to show, I'm going to keep mine pretty simple and just put my shape right in the middle like that. Now I'm going to very carefully trace around the entire shape that I have made. Because I'm using a sticky note, part of the back is still sticky. This helps keep my shape in one spot. I recommend doing this if I were you. If you lost the sticky part, you could always get some tape and roll it so that you can put it on the back so that it's double-sided. And then as I trace around, I'm going very slow, and I put my fingers on the very edges of the shape. That helps me hold down that shape so that I can make a nice line. Please take your time on this because this is a very important part. Then I can lift up my shape and I see that I have made it. Move your shape to one of the sides. I'm going to the right, and I'm matching up the line so that it fits perfectly like a puzzle piece. Then I trace outside of the shape, and I'm gonna speed up the video here. So then I just continue. I take my shape to the left side, trace around it, take my shape to the top, trace around it, to the bottom, trace around that, and then I'm going to continue. So notice I went from left to right, to up, to bottom, and then I fill in the rest of my paper using the shape. As you are doing this, make sure you line up the edges of your lines to the shape that you're drawing next. Remember, it's like a big puzzle piece. These should all fit together, even the small pieces of your paper. Once you have completely filled in your paper using your tessellation, you can kind of go through and test it and see how every shape is exactly the same. And there you go, you've done it. And you can add color or designs to your tessellation shapes. As you're working, don't give up. This is a really difficult project. So if you find it challenging, remember, you can do this. You are an artist, the world is your studio. I can't wait to see what you create. Have fun!